Hey everyone. So I'm gonna do a closer look on a 3-star sniper similar to Roshan. However, she is a lot more highly rated, and she is one of my favorite 3 stars actually. It's Sparrow. I got her fairly early on when I first started, so she helped with a ton of stuff, especially doing the map stages initially. So I really like Sparrow. I still do use her quite a bit in events when needed. When I need a purple, she's a go-to for me. So let's take a look at why she's rated A. She is good for both offense and defense, and she's got the 63 fast charge speed. That's a fair amount of damage, and then she does the poison over 3 turns, which is great because she does initial damage and then damage over time. She has a dot effect as well on her, so that's pretty cool. And now she's another one like Roshan, where I used her on the war machine quite a bit when I first started out as well, because obviously she's charging quick, right? At 63, it only takes her 9 tiles to charge, or 5 ghosted. So that's pretty good. Now, unfortunately, there's only one purple weapon that I know of that has a speed boost right now, which sucks because if there was more of them, you would actually bump her into the next bracket, being 63. So 64 is the break point where it'll actually drop a tile off of her charging. So you could do that if you happen to get this purple weapon of the month right here. It looks like that reminds me of Snake. Hypnotic snake eyes there. I know others don't think that. They think other things about those two, that they don't look like snake eyes. But yeah, adding 6 speed to her would bump her up, so it's only 8 tiles thrown and 4 ghosted. So that's pretty cool. It's unfortunate that there aren't more of them. And then you've got a health boost for her as well. Keep her alive a little bit longer. Alright, so when it comes to the purple weapons though, let's run through what I have in my roster here. Okay, so I do have one of the 5 stars, the bulldozer. So you get 20% armor damage, which is meh. But then you've got the ever fantastic dodge, 18% dodge, so that's cool. And that'll work both offense and defense for sure. Alright, the compact, you've got the health bonus. So if you're using her on defense, and she would make a great wing, by the way, because she's fast charging, she'll go off on the wing once or twice, probably before she's ever taken out. And then you've got the health weapon to put on her to help keep her alive longer. So I like fast snipers on the wings. Or you got this, great for offense with the critical chance on the Viper Prophet here. Alright. Oh, that's a master weapon. Not going to cover that quite yet. The Enforcer. Armor damage. Meh. I mean, that attack boost isn't bad. But the armor's just bleh. And then you've got this one for health. So that's pretty good too. Offense or defense. Okay, let's go. Pop back up here for a minute to the summon gate, because there is a couple more 5-star weapons in here. Critical chance and health. I really like this one. I would like to get a copy of this one at some point. But yeah, what a boost for her. Critical chance on offense, and then the extra health points as well. That's not bad on defenses too. Enforcer, just plain armor damage. Kind of stinks. Alright, covered that one. Oh, yeah, I had a copy of this one. I got rid of it. I did have Anaconda here leveled up, and I did choose to get rid of it. I actually disassembled it when it was fully leveled, which I have no regrets about, because I found that I wasn't using it. It was taking up a roster space, and I needed the weapons parts, so that is the decent attack stat too. But yeah, just being the armor, I thought nuts to that. If I ever need one in the future, I'll end up with one out of the summon gate here off a ticket that I have, or I'll end up with one out of my weaponsmiths. So I thought, well, nuts to that. I'm just gonna free up the space. So that's what I did. Inksplosion. Okay, I like this one too. One's decent. Oh, and here is the other. There is another speed weapon on the Inksplosion. That's funny. I thought this one was critical chance, but it's not. It's actually resistance, which is decent. And then you've got the charge speed, so that's cool. So this one, if you get an Inksplosion, which I hope I do one day, this will bump her up for sure, way past the break point. So she's a 63 charge speed, and you add the 9 speed points, and this actually takes her into the very fast category. So she actually jumps right over the break point of 64 to 70 and goes right past the fast and goes right into the very fast. Hey, that's awesome, because then you're down to 7 tiles to charge her and 4 ghosted. So with this weapon, she would jump from 9 tiles up to the very fast category and only 7 tiles. That's quite a good jump. Right on. Well, there you go. Learned something new, because I honestly did not think there was another purple speed weapon. Alright, the bulldozer we covered. I think that may be it for the purple weapons. Ah, get off there. Beautiful. Okay. So let's go through what master weapons could possibly be of use to her. So I do have the 3-star and the 4-star one. And this one is a bleed, so that's awesome. And if she's teamed up with Hush, Hush doesn't do bleed, Dasha, who does bleed, then this is gonna stack. So that's a cool option for sure. And being that she's fast charging, like, there may be a chance to hit again before the stacked effect goes away. So you can keep on stacking it, which is a cool feature, definitely, with any fast or very fast charging heroes. Okay, we'll go down to the Derringer here. And we got a burn weapon. Burn, baby, burn. So in the challenge events, whenever I used the purples, I put the Derringers on them. For sure, that's just awesome. Fiona hits everybody. So she's an AoE hitter. She does attack on everyone. And will do the burn. And then you can hit with the single sniper of Sparrow. And the burn effect will stack, since I have happen to have 2 of these weapons. So that's a very cool option, actually. Get rid of and then you got the poison, of course, from Sparrow too. Get rid of your enemies quicker. Get through those stages in the events quicker. Alright, so the other master weapons are the 2 5-stars, which I don't have, but I think they are helpful because the chroma is armor per turn. So that's going to add some protection for her health. Keep her alive longer, so that's pretty cool. And then this one, though, is probably the most helpful out of the master weapons because the pulsar is a 5-star venom weapon. So there's the stacking effect because she does poison. So that comes into play, and then you got the pulsar on her to stack over a couple turns doing more poison damage. So that, I would like a pulsar one day. We'll see. But yeah, that's a pretty cool 5-star master weapon, I think, anyway. Alright, so we ran down the weapons there. Oh, didn't mean to exit. Actually, I wanted into the talent grid. So she is sharpshooter class. Let's look at her talent grid now. Okay, so that is the bypass defensive buffs when attacking, including counterattacks. So if Flint just went off and he's got the counterattack up there, she could still hit him anyway and possibly bypass that. So that's cool. If the target has armor, deals additional 50% piercing damage to the health. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. There aren't too many armor heroes, like I say, but if Anastasia, for instance, has one off and her special is building armor up as part of the healing special that she does as a support hero, then this piercing option could hit through that. So 5, 10, 15... 20, 25% chance in total if you keep on going down the talent grid with her. And critical chance bonus. So this increases double damage by 4%. That's a pretty high percentage, I gotta say. 4%. That's pretty cool. Alright, so if I was to put emblems on her, I would go down the attack since she's attacking hero. And then you got the defense bonus as well. She is all around solid. So adding more defense and health along with attack as you go down the talent grid is pretty darn sweet, I gotta say. So I'd hop over here. I would keep going attack as much as I could. So that 15 points will add into her attack stat right here. So you would see that 15 points all of a sudden become 419 when you use the emblems on her. So, and whatever the boost for the defense as you go down, because defense is where I would focus. Attack, defense. This one's attack and health, which is, yeah, can't be helped there. Now I would likely bypass the attack here to go with speed, especially since there aren't too many speed weapons options. Then sure, why not increase the speed recovery by 2%? And she's so close to the fast breakpoint between 63 and 64 that this could help make her lose a tile when you're throwing tiles trying to charge her up. So she would go from 9 to 8. So that's a bonus there. And then you got an attack here and an attack here. So that's pretty cool. I like this talent grid. That's not bad. And counterattackers, as when you're first starting out, play such a significant role that it's not bad to have some sharpshooters, that's for sure. because you got this one doing counterattacks. And a lot of people use her as tank, or they'll use Flint as tank doing counterattacks until they have 5-star heroes that can replace them. So that's not a bad class to be in. And if I was going to put some talents on 3-star heroes, Sparrow is one that definitely deserves them. She is solid right across the board. Hence the A rating. She's very helpful in everything. Offense, defense, and war machines. So, okay guys, I think that's it. It covers everything for Sparrow. So, I will see you again for another closer look video. Take care everybody. Happy Catterday!